welcome and welcome today to a new video. I hope that you guys are doing well, had a wonderful week and are enjoying your day today. So guys, in today's video, I have a beautiful rare unboxing from Cleef and Arpels. I can't believe that I'm this lucky that I've received this piece. It is kind of like for me, like a full circle. I've wanted this piece since the beginning of my Cleef and Arpels journey. So if you guys have been on my channel longer than today, then you guys probably already know which piece I'm going to unbox today. But this one is such a special piece for me. It's been something that I've been wanting so long. As I said, it started my whole Cleef and Arpels journey. I saw it somewhere and it just sparked something in me. I thought this was like the most beautiful creation. I didn't know which brand it was, so I searched the internet to find which brand was making this beautiful bracelet. And then I finally saw it and I saw they were making so many other more jewelry pieces with gemstones, which got me ultra excited for this brand, because if there's something that I truly love that aligns with me are gemstones. So I was super excited, and that is where the spark for the Cleef and Arpels brand started. Now this isn't a piece that comes easily. You have to wait quite a while for you to receive it. It's also a piece that they don't make quite often. It is actually for VIP clients, meaning that sometimes you have like a spending amount that you need to have before they can order this piece for you or put you on the waiting list for this piece. So for me, I've been waiting for 4 years for this piece, and they got one in last year when the boutique here opened in the Netherlands. But that piece went to someone else because they didn't know that I was interested in that piece. And of course they didn't, because I was completely new to the boutique. So I met the client that actually got the necklace in a special event. It was kind of like a serendipity to meet the person of which you've seen the jewelry pieces were meant for. It was kind of like cool. I really liked it. But she was this wonderful, beautiful, sweethearted woman that just loved Boucheron even more than Cleef and Arpels. She was also really into gemstones, so we connected in a whole different level. It was a really wonderful person. Such a sweetheart. And so from that moment, I knew that I also wanted this piece. Weeks ago, I got the beautiful call that I was able to see the jewelry piece and that maybe they had beautiful pieces for me. So I went into the boutique and they actually had really beautiful special pieces there that I could look at. So the first one that I saw was the lapis lazuli with gold necklace. Oh my god, this piece was absolutely royal. Like, it was so beautiful. It was yellow gold with lapis lazuli and then alternated with diamonds. 20 motif necklace. Super gorgeous, like amazingly gorgeous. Just thinking like the whole time, I don't think that this is something that's for me, because I don't have like the occasions to wear it. And I do want to wear things, or I do want to buy things that I can wear on a daily basis. So even though I love that one, it was extremely beautiful and also extremely expensive. This just wasn't one thing that I wanted to add to my collection. So after that, she showed me another beautiful combination, which I absolutely adore, which I hadn't taken any picture of, so I'm really sorry that I can't show you guys this one. But it was a beautiful 20 motif necklace with rose gold and obsidian. It was absolutely beautiful. The moment that I wore it, I felt like the winter vibe kind of like all over me. It was really beautiful. I didn't expect it to be so gorgeous. It was really gorgeous, and I really wanted that one. After that, I was like, you know, I think I'm going to go for the rose gold with the gray obsidian. I really like that combination. I also have the holiday pendant with that combination, and I use it quite a lot. So I'm very happy with that combination, and it got me to wear grayish tones even more. And I noticed that those are really great combination for my skin tone. So I'm really happy with that. Then, as I said, I went home and I thought about it and I was like, but you know, this is the moment where the special pieces, they come in. And so should they have like my absolute dream piece somewhere, I want to know for sure before I buy this rose gold with grey obsidian. And this piece, the grey obsidian with rose gold, was absolutely beautiful as well. I wish that I could like pick them both, but I'm very, very careful at this moment what I bring into my collection, because I feel like I already have like an extensive collection of jewelry pieces from Cleef and Arpels, but also from crochet and also other pieces. And I'm now more careful to what I bring into my collection. So I'm just thinking about the pieces that I bring in. So I went home and I just didn't got that one yet. And then I called my online boutique and I talked with my essay, and I mean, not my essay because she wasn't there. She was on vacation at that moment, so she couldn't help me, but I talked with someone else. And they said, you know, we're going to see what we can do for you. We're going to come back with that, with a response. So that gave me hope. I was like, oh, it's not a direct no, meaning maybe somewhere there could be a possibility that my dream piece could be added to my collection. Maybe they had it in the online store. I don't know. So I WhatsApp my essay in the boutique and I tell her what has happened. I tell her, like, you know, I've been thinking about it, but I also contacted the online boutique because I have this dream piece. And before I buy this one, I want to be sure that I'm not able to get that dream piece. And I think a couple of days later, she comes back and she said, we have your dream piece, but this piece is in Paris and I'm going to ask if we can have it because we can order that one for you. So I was like super happy. And from that moment on, she was like, you know what? We're just going to leave the rose gold and a grey obsidian. We're just going to focus on this piece and we're going to bring it in from Paris from you. So I was super happy to get this piece. It wasn't the most easiest piece to get, but it is my dream piece. And so for me, this kind of like hits the full circle moment. And I'm going to share more about that after I reveal the piece, because I feel a lot of you guys are like, oh my God, she's blabbing a lot. We need to see the piece, Jessie. So here it is. Here is the box from the piece. So as you can see, it's a larger box, meaning that it is a bigger piece. So let's open it up so I can share this one with you guys. I'm super excited and you probably already know which one it is. So here it is. It comes in this beautiful Van Cleef and Arpels. I don't know like how you call this one. It's not really a box, but it is kind of like a box. So let's open it up. It's a really beautiful rare piece, you guys. Oh my God, you can see it. It's already hanging here. It is the 20 motif rock crystal necklace. And it is absolutely beautiful, you guys. I'm just going to grab it out of the box so you guys can see it. I'm just going to bring it in just a little bit so you guys can see. I don't know, like it is quite beautiful, quite remarkable. Just love it. Look at this, like it's see-through. Some people think it's plastic, some people think it is absolutely gorgeous, but it takes like real life look at it to know how beautiful it is. I would have never guessed that it is this beautiful, but I absolutely adore it. I love it. And I think it's super, super versatile. So this is kind of like, I'm trying to show you guys like how it looks with less sunlight. So beautiful. I'm beyond happy that I have this one. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to put it on for you guys so you guys can see. Let me just kind of like see where the opening is. So first off, let me just put it like as a 20 motif because then you guys can see the length of this necklace. So here it is as a 20 motif. So you can see when I wear it like this. Really gorgeous. It's a beautiful, absolutely perfect necklace. I love it. So this is kind of like where it hit me. And then my favorite way to wear it is doubled up. It is one of the most beautiful creations for me. And I absolutely love it. So this is how I wear it all the time. Like all the time. And the thing that I love, what I personally love about the rock crystal is that it's also high on the more, how do you say it? On the more scale. So that means that the rock crystal is really hard. You can actually shower with it. You can do like all the things with it. And since I've gotten this necklace, I feel content. And that's what I was talking about when I was talking about like the full circle kind of like moment. I feel like at this moment, I'm completely content with the collection that I have. There has been other things that were like on my wish list. I'm not saying maybe that they're completely gone, but I don't feel the need anymore to buy them. And I don't know like where the switch happened, but I've been having this feeling like for quite a longer period, like a couple of months right now, maybe like a half year, like I'm reaching my point of satisfaction. By the way, let me show you guys before the sun come out like really strong again. So beautiful. But I've been reaching kind of like this point for, as I said, like a couple of months, and I'm reaching kind of like more and more that I'm super satisfied with the things that I have. Not just in jewelry pieces, but just like in general. I'm reaching like a place of contentment, and out of that contentment, I want to create. And I do like the mindset that we don't need to keep buying. I've always had that mindset, but I just wanted certain pieces in my collection. And first it started like I'm being more careful with the things that I'm bringing into my collection, because I feel like the pieces that I had are already adding something really spectacular. So it's going to be harder every time to add something that is completely new or that's going to spark something different. And so I reached that point already. And now I feel like I have so many versatile pieces that maybe I don't need any more pieces except when something really sparks. And one of the things that might spark is one piece that I'm very, very curious about, and that is the new 20 motif in the Amazonite crystal or gemstone. But that is just something because it's new, it's a beautiful green color, and I think Amazonite is also better and harder than other crystals. But I'm just noticing that I'm being very, very mindful with pieces that I'm bringing in my jewelry pieces, especially with everything that has happened recently. I'm just thinking more into quality over quantity, into beauty instead of quantity, or in terms of trends. I'm just reaching a point, and I think it's a magnificent point to reach, like where I'm okay with the things that I have, and I really want to enjoy the pieces that I have without feeling the urge to add something new, except when I'm truly inspired to buy a piece. And I'm noticing that more and more. And as I said, not only my jewelry pieces, but also in my closet and the things that I have, I think I've built such a beautiful luxury collection that I'm reaching a point that I'm satisfied, and that's okay. Like, ain't that great? So I think if you're collecting things or if you're building something, it's absolutely normal to reach this point. And when you start, you're kind of like ticking boxes, you're completing your wish list, and the more you are, the more you realize in a certain point, like, I'm getting content. And sometimes you buy things in your journey that you might notice like they're not adding things, or you might do things differently. That might be like a video idea for the future, but these are kind of like my thoughts, my feelings. Just wanted to put it out there. Let me know in the comment box what you guys think. For now, I'm just really happy with this necklace. And I think it kind of like, for me, made it like a full circle, that I feel super content inside. That at this moment, there isn't like any other piece that I'm gravitating so much towards that I want to spend in Van Cleef and Arpels, or even crochet, which is crazy after so many years of just trying to build my heirloom pieces and checking my boxes, my wish list boxes. So guys, if you made it here till the end, let me know what you think in the comment box down below. What do you think of this beautiful rock crystal necklace? Do you think it is a beautiful piece, or do you think it's like similar to plastic? Let me know. I think it's so beautiful. I think it is such a beautiful addition to my collection, and I'm really, really happy and excited that I have it right now and I get to use it, and in the future can pass on to next generations. So for now, thank you so much for being here. If you like these types of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. For now, thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in my next one.